Procrastination is a fucking dream killer. Procrastination will stop you from reaching your goals. And I know this because it stopped me from reaching my goals as well. My inability to make up my mind, my inability to structure out my day, to make decisions quick, always playing on my phone, always doom scrolling on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube shorts. Everyone's guilty of this. Literally everyone, you know? Here and there I play on my phone, but back in the day it used to be hours. How many of you guys have gotten home, just played on your phone while you're eating, and then after the food's finished, you just stay there. You stay scrolling on your phone. You stay scrolling on your phone to the point where, the food in your bowl, all the crumbs are all dried up and crusty, stale on your bowl now. Or when you're on the toilet, you just keep scrolling. Or when you're in bed, before you try to sleep, you're scrolling for 3 hours. You're wasting so much fucking time. Then you end up falling a bit. Then you end up falling asleep late. You end up going to bed at 2 a.m. and you wake up at 7 a.m. and you dread life because you have fucking work and then you have no energy and you feel like absolute ass. And if you can relate to this, then you want to stay in this video. Yeah, and you want to hear what I want to say, okay? Because I'm going to show you how you can help yourself, how you can get over this procrastination. Because it honestly fucks with you. It fucks with you, bro. Because you shouldn't be doing it, but you just constantly do it. You should be getting shit done. You need to be getting certain tasks done, maybe homework if you're at uni, or if you're building a side hustle, you should be getting things done to benefit your business. And here are some tips as well. But if you constantly do this all the time, you have to realize, okay? You have to realize that if you always do this every single day, you will never get anything done. And you will never be successful. And that's honestly the hard truth. You will never be successful. Yeah, because someone who is successful, let's think about, I don't know, Elon Musk. Okay? Elon Musk is a fucking billionaire. Yeah, one of the world's richest men. And his day to day is straight work. As soon as he's up, it's straight work. And then he sleeps for maybe 4 to 5 hours and then it repeats. He has nothing else in his day that's not productive. Yeah. And how can you procrastinate when you're literally putting fucking rockets in the sky? When you're running a team of over 1,000 people inside your company, when the government's on your fucking ass, when the media's on your ass, when you have so much control in this world, when you post a single tweet, you know, it moves stock markets. You can't procrastinate. You don't have time to, you know? And that just shows as well that to get to that certain level, you need to have organization and structure within your day. You don't have to get to Elon's level, but just to be successful overall. Yeah. The moment that I started having a bit of structure in my day, the procrastination actually dropped. Okay. And what is having a little bit of structure? It's just knowing and planning what you need to get done in that day. That's it. That's literally it. It's just planning ahead. Yeah. Opening up your calendar, whether it be on your phone, whether it be in your book. I highly recommend you do it on your phone. Google Calendar is probably the best. And you literally just structure out your day. If you work a 9 to 5, you know that you're going to be working from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So you literally block that on your calendar. Yeah. But then you decide, what do you do before you even wake up? Do you usually wake up at 7? You get ready for work. Maybe you wake up a bit earlier and hit the gym. If that's the case, you structure that in as well. You put that in a time block. Okay, let's say you put 6 a.m. wake up, you go to the gym at 6:30, all the way to 7:30. That's 1 hour of gym. You come back home, you have enough time to shower, eat, and then you go to work. And then after work, you have from 5 p.m. to, let's say if you go to bed at um, 9 p.m. Then what are you going to use that time from 5 to 9? You can use that time to be even more productive, you know? You can fill it in with, I don't know, work that you have to do for your side hustle. If you're starting a clothing brand, put in 2 hours of deep work. If you're a trader on the side, if you're into crypto, if you're into stocks, if you just want to spend more time with your family, you put that time in as well. That, but you pre-planning and also visualizing it, seeing it on your phone, you have a more likely chance of actually doing it. And here's why. It's because if you don't do it, you let yourself down. But you can visually see it now. You can visually see yourself letting yourself down because you've already written it in there. It's it's gonna hit more than mentally. It is. But also when you pre-plan it, when you go on your phone and you plan it in there and you put it in there, this takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of energy, and you're like, fuck, I might as well do it. I've already gone through so much effort to plan it. It's like a pre-commitment, you know, and that works way more than a pre-mental commitment because humans on a day-to-day basis, they lie to themselves mentally all the time. But putting it down, putting it into existence, kind of fortifies the decision. And that's how you do it, honestly. This is how you can stop procrastination a lot. Just adding a little bit of structure in your day-to-day routine. Yeah. And this works for all levels. You know, I've helped business owners from making over 6 figures a year, implement structure into their life doing this as well, helping them, you know, with their procrastination issues, getting off social media a lot, you know. They've now added in night routines, night routines before bed. Yeah, I've helped uni students as well. I've helped normal 9 to 5ers. It works for everyone on the spectrum. Yeah. Even men at the highest level, they just have the highest form of structuring, you know? And that's what stops procrastination. You just procrastinate a lot because you just don't know what to do today. That's the reason why you scroll on your phone so much. You don't know what to do, so you're constantly thinking all the time, oh, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? And that is mental energy getting wasted. You're draining so much mental energy from that. And you know that as well. You can fucking feel it. Straight up, you feel it in your head. You're like, fuck, so much frustration. I don't know what to do. And that's why. I promise you, if you start doing that, adding more structure in your routine, you're going to notice a difference. If you need more advice, subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram as well. I give daily tips. I'm going to be dropping videos on my YouTube channel daily as well. And also, I transform Asian men for a living. So if you're an Asian man who struggles with procrastination, accountability, if you're not happy with the way you look, then make sure to apply for my one-on-one coaching. Let's get you dialed, baby.